not go to prison, then I'd rather go to prison for telling the truth, even if it means it's a 9-year sentence. I'd still be there now if I'd have done. Yeah, I'm not going to be bribed. I'm not gonna. It just feels like a really gnarly energy.
It is a gnarly energy, although that chocolate went down really well. But it is a gnarly energy. Better to go to a prison, right, for telling the truth, for standing for your cause.
Yeah.
Right. This is the thing: is even if your voice is shaky, and my God, Dawn, you've been there anyway, haven't you? You faced that. You faced that.
My legs were shaking earlier. Like seriously, like crossing that. Like seriously, there were just 2 logs with a just tiny little bit of wire, and like I got to the other side, and my legs were literally shaking. And it did actually remind me of when I was in Scotland, when I stood in that courtroom. And I was like, I'm not going to be bribed. I'm not going to accept your bribe. I would rather you send me to prison for telling the truth and standing in my truth than give truth to their lies. No way. My children are watching me. Well, you think I'm going to allow them to see their mum get bullied and manipulated and bribed, and their mum choosing to lie when I've said to them their whole life, I want you to tell the truth? And they actually get you in a courtroom to say, I promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, to help me God. But then you're stood there in a court of law trying to bribe people to fit an agenda that you've got. Now, not on my watch.
Well, exactly. And this is always a thing. Do you bend the truth so that you can live to fight another day and talk the truth, right? Or it's integrity, isn't it? Do you be that person? I think you've got to be that person right from the word go. And telling the truth is relevant to the individual. Hence why there's members of a jury and stuff like that is relevant to them, because they're all going to see it in a different perspective. And at the end of the day, I'm just making sure nobody's listening, right? At the end of the day, right?
You can tell me.
Right? Is that, are they any different to gangsters?
No, of course they're not. They're legalised thieves, aren't they? Instead of having their baggy trousers and their West Side and their jacket and their baseball cap turned around the other way and their bandana, they're sat there at the front of the courtroom in a black gown and a wig. What's the difference? One just looks a little bit more trendier than the other.
Wig. Now, in a different place in life, a man wearing a wig, it would be something totally different.
And it also depends what kind of wig it is.
Exactly. My mother's a hairdresser, right? I've varying experiences of men with wigs.
That's it's a vanity metric. The buying reviews are vanity metrics, buying followers, vanity metrics. Not doing it. You either like me because you like me. You either want to comment on my stuff because you want to comment on it. You either review my book because you believe the book is worthy of a review, or you don't. It really is that simple.
Exactly. Vanity metrics. I like that, right? And it's an ego thing, isn't it? But you're in it for the long game, not the short game.
Absolutely. And isn't it better to spend your money instead of spending, a few $100s on buying reviews that a lot of them are fake reviews? Isn't it better to actually, use that money to learn more about marketing or blogging or, going onto podcasts and, there's so many different more ways to reach your audience than buying fake reviews. But, that's just my humble opinion.
Fake people buy fake reviews. How good is their book exactly?